Hello everyone and welcome to the first video of 2021. I can't believe that it's already the beginning of a new year, and this is also the first video that I am filming this year, so I'm very excited to be back into the swing of things. If you're new here, I'm Sab. Welcome to the Sab Fam crew. So at the moment I am in Cape Town in South Africa. I'm visiting my family. This is where I'm from. And I realized that I've never actually tested out or done a haul from a single South African store. And I was shook. I was very surprised. So I thought that would be a really fun way to kick off the new year. So I went to Mr. Price, and now all the OGs, the Cape Townians, will know that Mr. Price was like really affordable clothes. Very often hit and miss. Like, you could get something that seemed like it was really good quality. Like, I've got some Mr. Price things like now still in my wardrobe that are hell of old and still in good conditions, and then I have like other items that broke like the first day that I used them. So there's a mix of things. So I went to the Mr. P, MrP.com. I spent about just over 1,000 rand. I'm gonna leave all of the prices of the items on the screen in pounds as well, so people can have like an idea of how much things cost, because even for me, when I was shopping there, I was thinking with some of the items, I don't know if this is cheap or if this is expensive. I don't tend to buy a lot of clothes when I'm here because it's just a lot more expensive and less variety, so I tend not really to shop here. So when I was looking at the things, I was like, this seems expensive to me, but maybe that's just because I've not shopped there in a really long time. And some of the things, when I converted them back to pounds, I was like, okay, damn, that's good. The first item is this little sports bra. This is in a size medium, and it's from their like little sports range, which is called Red, I think. I have actually worn this already, and it was comfortable, it was chilled, it fits me fine. This little bad boy was 100 rand, which is about £5, and I do actually like this. So this is the sports bra. I've actually already ironically gotten the thing that isn't white dirty already. I feel like there's not like too much to say about this one. I do like it. I have never really had bad experiences with their sportswear, to be honest. The only thing that I would mention is that the actual material, like, it could be a slightly more supportive material. I'm like, well, if they weren't gonna put in any padding, which there isn't, I think that the actual material that they chose could have been a little bit better. This is just double lycra, if you could call it that. Like, it's that kind of like cycling short material, just that doubled up. I can't believe I already got this dirty. Like, what a hazard. I only wore it once. But I like the stripe detail. I like that they are shiny. I like the fit of this. I just feel like it's basic and chilled. I actually bought this because it's a match for some bottoms that I have, that I brought here, that I forgot the top for, so I just wanted something like that. And yeah, I feel like I can't really complain too much. It is a little bit tight around the, like, they have made it like quite tight around the band. This is a medium, so if you don't like that, then I would definitely recommend like sizing up once more. Next, I have a very plain purchase, but we all need basics, don't we? And this is the kind of thing I gravitate to a lot, especially now when it's like damn hot here. It's really hot right now. That's why the window's open. There's probably noise. I got just a plain old basic t-shirt, nothing special. I'm pretty sure that this even could have come from like the boys section. This is from the school section. This is from children's, the children's range. This is in a size small, and it was 60 rands, and it seems to be like pretty decent quality. I mean, I go through these kinds of white t-shirts very quickly because I'll wear them out once and then get tan, food, dirt, life gets on them. So it's quite nice if you can find a few that are really affordable, that are just like basics, and you just have like a whole load of them. It's just the type of thing I wear a lot. So this is cute. I enjoy it a lot. I can't seem to find the right bra for this right now, so forget about that. But what I do really like is it's the perfect, or my perfect t-shirt fit. For like a small, I think this is like a perfect fit. It's also got my perfect neckline, which is like this, I guess it's like quite a high neckline. I don't really like a v-neck, and I don't like open like on the shoulders, so this is actually perfect, and I'm in the right mind to actually go back and get like a few more, because I rarely do wear this style a lot. And I've just paired it up at the moment with the denim shorts that I had on already, so I guess you could be a little bit more sensible and actually do it nicely, like tuck it in all the way around, which is probably a hard way, like tuck it in and like loosen it out a little bit more. But you could also like tie it into like a little knot if you have like a hair tie, which I don't have on right now, but have a little hair tie, and then you can like flick it in like that if you want to have a little bit more of a cropped style. And also if you want to wear it out, like, okay, this is not for a fashion bill right now, but you can also just chuck it on out like over some like plain jeans. You can just style it however you want, baby girl. Yeah, this is the perfect fit, and for the price, like, we like it a lot. Watch me get it dirty, like just trying to get it off the very first time. I wanted to test out something a little bit different, and I feel like in a way I could compare Mr. Price to Primark, but also not, because Primark is like just the elite, and Primark's way better, and the store's better, and they have like way more options. But in terms of like price and stuff, they are quite similar, and I used to find that Mr. Price had good pajamas, so I wanted to test them out. These actually do feel like really nice quality. So they're these cutesy little, these pink and white little PJs with a matching top. I got them in a size small. The top's all tangled. I'll demo it on. This was 140 rand, which seems fairly reasonable, not too bad for this little set. The quality does feel nice. I would say that they're a little bit see-through, but you'll see that shortly. Okay, so these I'm actually just like a little bit unsure of. I really love a cute like pink little PJ set if I'm not just wearing like an old baggy boys tee, probably in a little set like this. This is very similar to the ones, like even the one I was wearing last night, and I do actually quite like the fact that the bottoms of these are a little bit longer. Generally speaking, the bottoms that I have are like quite like booty shorts. These are like a little like not tight, but like they could be ever so slightly looser. I really like to wear, what the hell, something just stabbed me, it was really sore. I really like to wear like loose pajamas. Also these are like a little smidge see-through, so I'm not like 100% sure about them. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of these. Like, they are super cute, and I know that I would wear them. I mean, let's be real, I'm probably gonna keep them anyway. The material of them is really nice, but I would probably say to size up just because of the fit. Like, they're slightly longer on the shorts, and like they're elasticated, so I mean they're not tight, but they're fine. They're cute still. Actually, I like these. Whatever, I lied. I'm gonna keep these. There we are. They're adjusting down. They look more expensive than they are. Like, I feel like you could pull this kind of style off as like a Victoria's Secret kind of style. Maybe I'm just waffling about shit, but I don't really think that. Yeah, I think they're cute. I like these. Boom. Next we have a little play suit. No, a jumpsuit, because it's long. This is how it looks. It's in like this really cute blue and white pattern. Little drawstring vibes. She ties at the back, and then it goes into like these little culotte trouser things. I thought this was like kind of casual cool. Like, you could wear it out for like a little seafood lunch in the day with little culottes and still be a little bit covered up, but not too hot, you know, looking little comfortable, cool summer vibes. But this one does not fit well. Guys, this is the worst one by far. Even looking at it now, I can actually see this front top part is like a little bit skew, but this is just very weird. I feel so uncomfortable in this, and it's the least flattering thing. There was so much potential. Like, you look at this, okay, it could be worse. It's not great, but it's okay. This little back thing, kind of cute. Then you realize, oh, what the hell? What the hell? I don't know if someone bought this and stretched it. I literally thought that I was missing a part of this jumpsuit because it's just so strange. Like, there was potential for it to be cute, but then it's just this. This is a size medium or 10. And the top, like, the rest of it is like, fits fine. Like, the rest of it is, I guess, tight. It's not like I've completely bought the wrong size. It's just that badly made that I could have a whole nother ass. I could have 2 asses that could go in here. Guys, what is happening? Oopsie daisy. My gosh. I'm just gonna pop you guys down for a little bit so you can see the whole bottom. This had potential to be a cute little lunch by the beach kind of number, and then it just wasn't that. It is just, it's way too much. I don't want to expose myself to you guys anymore, but I really need to take this off. This one should be going back. I don't know what's happened here. This one is cute. This is the first thing that I put in my basket, and I thought when I saw this, I was like, oh, maybe it's not gonna be that offensive shopping here. I would say I was in the Blue Route Primark. I was in the Blue Route, Mr. Price, if anyone was wondering, and I must say the layout of that store is actual hell. It doesn't make any sense. You don't know what section you're in when you're there. Half of the items are like, maybe it's just because I'm short, but half of the items are like so far that you have to call someone. Like, you just can't be asked to even look at them because they're so far away. That was one thing that I did find, but this was the item where I was like, okay, maybe there is some hope, because I really liked this pattern. I thought it was really cute. So it's just like this little skirt that I would wear high-waisted, and then it's got like a little frill detail at the bottom. This one is in a size 32 or an 8, and it was 120 rand, and I do actually like this. I think it's quite cute. This little skirt is so cute. I actually really like it a lot. I've just styled it up with like a cute little white cami, like spaghetti string vibe, which is how I would style it. Or maybe with like a, you know, you get those like cute little blouses, maybe even with the short sleeves, like a white one with like buttons and tie. I wouldn't mind styling it like that either. I think there's a few different little ways that you can wear this, and it's also just a very cute like chuck on over like a swimsuit. If you're like chilling outside during the day and then maybe you're gonna like eat some lunch, you can just like chuck this on over. It's like very relaxed, but you could also dress it up really cutely. I would probably style this with like some gold jewelry and like some gold strappy sandals. I think that would be really cute, and maybe like a little brown bag, and if you were going out, like a little cream jacket. But I really like this. This fits really well. I like the frill detail, and I just really love the pattern. It's like very like oriental, like summer vibes, but it's very comfortable. The material feels really nice. It almost feels like that loose, flowy kind of pajama pants material, if you know what I mean, which I really like, and I'm definitely gonna keep this. I can see myself getting a lot of wear out of it. I'll just go like that. See, whoa, I'm gonna get tripped. You guys can see it a little bit better, but yeah, this is really cute. I love this. I actually would really like to have some trousers in this exact print and this exact material, like flowy trousers. Very cool, like boho. This is like boho chic vibes, and I'm here for it. Good job, Mr. P. This top I really wanted, but it was the last one available. It was also on sale, but it was in the wrong size for me. So I would usually be a small or medium in tops, and this was an extra small. But I was feeling particularly defiant, and I was like, I'm gonna buy it anyway in hopes that 2021 is my like shape up year. But it was originally 120 rand, marked down to 50 rands, which is £2 pretty much. So I was like, it doesn't even matter if it's not the perfect size, whatevs. It actually fits. I mean, maybe it's a little bit tight in areas, but it's got the adjustable straps. And it's bloody cute. I'm obsessed with this color. It's like a reddy pink. I'm very bad at describing colors. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel, a place where I try and describe colors that I see in a way that I think fits best and butcher everything. This is like a strawberry red. Where's the arm? And it's VV cute. I've lost the arms, so I tried it on. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh, I just really like this and I thought it was cute. And the material feels particularly nice. I feel like this top, even though I bought it in the wrong size, I still think that it is just so, like, it's such a flattering fit. It's so comfortable and fun. I really love like the flowy ball sleeves. It's got like a little bit of that almost like, I don't want to say like Aladdin, but almost like kind of like a little bit of like a gypsy boho, like chilled out feeling about it. I really like it. Like it's probably a little bit tight, like just on the arms here, but I'm still gonna keep it anyway. It was the last one and I really love this color, and I really especially love like this kind of like flowy sleeve with this detail. It's just all around really cute top, and I feel very cute wearing it. I think you could pair it up with a lot of like different things, in the sense that like I could pop this on with like a cute little skirt or some shorts. I could again chuck it over some swimwear. How I would probably most likely wear it, like now I've got it on with leggings and it looks okay, but I would probably wear this with like a really cute pair of light skinnies, or like even like a pair of white jeans. Probably would be more inclined to go for like the light blue kind of feeling though, but I really do like this. It's very cute and the material feels like really soft and nice and flowy. Okay, next we're gonna move on to my favorite item before I show you guys a couple of shoes that I picked up. I'm actually obsessed with this. I think that it looks a lot more expensive than it is. So it is this yellow frock, this yellow dress with a high neck, and it is super long with a tie detail around the waist. Looking at it like this, it doesn't look like that much, but I just think they've gotten the fit like 100% right. And the reason why I bought this was because I actually had something really similar to this when I was younger, also from Mr. Price, but a short version, and I just really liked this. I like this high halter neck detail. So when I saw this, I was like, I'm definitely buying that. I got it in a size medium, I think, or 10. I got it in a 10, and it was 200 rand. So this was the most expensive thing that I bought, but still not that expensive. And for like the qual, like when you put it on, I think if you dress it upright and have like some cute jewelry, some like nice either like gladiator shoes or like a wedge or something, like I think you could look a lot more expensive than you are. Toodaloo. This is by far my favorite purchase. I would pay much more than the item actually costed for this. There's nothing about it that I can fault or that I don't like. Everything is nice. The fit of the neck is nice. The tie of the waist is nice. The back is cute. The material feels like really nice quality. It's super comfortable. It's the perfect size. Like it's very well fitted. I'm just gonna take this down so you guys can see what I mean. This is just such a cute like summer beach cocktail dress. I feel very confident in it. Like I think it's very flattering, and I can 100% see myself. I feel weird when I talk to you guys and I can't see you. I can 100% see myself wearing this a lot. If yellow isn't your color, they did have a number of different patterns and colors like in this exact style of dress, and I'm actually gonna go and check them out as well when I return some of the other stuff, just because when I find like a style or something that I really like and it's done well and it's affordable like this, I'm happy to buy like 2 or 3 of them. I just feel like it looks so nice on, and feels like the kind of dress where you get compliment on. No. Can I English? This feels like the kind of dress that you would get complimented in by someone that's wearing designer. And that's like a bold statement, but it's happened to me a lot of times where someone who's wearing an item that's a lot more expensive than what I'm wearing comes up to me and they're like, oh my gosh, I love your dress, where did you get it? And you're like, it's literally just from Primark, or it's literally just from, I nearly said Poundland. I don't buy clothes at Poundland. Do they even make clothes? Yes, they do. It's literally from Mr. Price. And I really love this. I love it so much. I'm about to go on holiday to Arniston, and I'm 100% gonna be packing this bad boy for a very cute little seafood lunch. Give it a swirl. Cute. Okay, time for shoes. We have 3 pairs, and to be honest, I wasn't that impressed with the shoes. I didn't try anything on in the store before. I really wanted to like buy stuff and then only test it and then give my opinion, rather than only buying what already fitted me or already seemed right, because that seems like a fair representation. So I bought some of these flat black sliders, if that's how we're gonna describe them. They were 60 rand, which is cheap. It's like £3. They're in a size 6E39, which is my size. Not really feeling these. They're okay on my foot. They're very underwhelming. They're not particularly comfortable for a slide. They're just that little like ounce too tight around the front of the toe. That's the part that I don't really enjoy. Like, if it's a little bit of discomfort when I try them on and walk around a little, then I know that if I'm actually wearing them for like a full day, they're gonna cut my toe or give me blisters or something. Just wanted to get some things that looked like, you know, they were kind of in fashion, but maybe not necessarily my style. I don't really like them. I'm gonna return these. Hello. But I don't know, guys, maybe these like aren't, look at that mess over there, maybe these aren't as bad as I thought, but I just feel like they're a bit underwhelming. Maybe they would have been nicer in like a little brown shade. They would have looked a little bit more expensive. They're not bad. I just don't know how much I would actually wear them. I see all the influencers, they pose like this for their pics. Or is it like that? Da, 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 da. I'm like gonna return these, and I'm like full blown doing like an actual dance off in them. I'm like just testing out that I actually don't want them. You never know, maybe I'll keep them. You never know with me, guys. You might end up seeing me wearing them at some point soon. We have another pair of shoes. Some little like Moses shoes in beige that actually feel like, to the hand, they feel really soft, nice quality, comfortable, everything like that. These were 90 rand, and they're also in a size 6. I was really disappointed with these just because they look really cute, but the way that this thing is made, it goes, I feel like it goes in a little bit too much. Doesn't leave space for your feet. It doesn't really leave any room for your foot to sit right, so your foot sits at that angle, if you know what I mean, like kind of off the base of the shoe. It's a little bit weird. The toe could also be slightly looser. Maybe she would stretch with time, but I wasn't feeling it. Like, I thought that they were okay, but I thought this exact concept, slightly better made, would have been a go. But I'm gonna be returning these bad boys as well. I'm making a shoe pile over here. Guys, I can't actually even cope with these ones. You probably can't see what I mean that well. But there, you can see like your foot goes in a different angle to like the shoe because of that thing. So it like guides your foot that way. You can kind of see it better over there. Like, my foot is not, she just ain't on the shoe correctly. Hello. Yeah, like the style of them is cute. Like, with an outfit like this as well, they could get worn, and yeah, they had hope, but my foot just needs to like completely be that way, and it's just complete. Look at that. When I walk, I'm like going in a completely different direction. The toe thing's also like not that comfortable. So yeah, these little bad boys are, unfortunately, these ones are going back. terug naar die winkel toe. Excuse my disgusting Afrikaans accent. Not really so sure where that came from. I have another pair of shoes. These were 130 rand. This is what they look like, and oh my gosh, in the screen here they actually really do look hideous, and I am in part questioning why I bought them. I just thought I would try out a different trend, you know. I'm trying to be a little bit fashionable, not dress like I'm about 13 with trainers, crop tops and denim shorts like every day. I thought I'd get like a womanly, like kind of, am I a fashion blogger yet? Like, that's what these shoes are screaming. And actually, okay, as ugly as they are, they kind of look like if Cinderella, no, the fairy godmother, if the fairy godmother turns Cinderella into a princess, if the fairy godmother turned a gecko into like a human, I think that this would be the feet, like these would be the shoes. Do you know what I mean? They're quite ugly, but they're like almost ugly in a good way. Like part of me actually likes them, and they are quite comfortable. So I might have to just try and style them. Like what I had in my head was maybe very like safari-esque, maybe like some beige like culottes, or that like style of trouser with like a nice tucked in blouse and like a hat. Do you feel me? Like one of those hats that have like a little ribbon around it, maybe not too many patterns. You could even wear like a neckerchief, leopard print, I don't know, something like safari chic, like I'm gonna blog about something when I get home from my game drive-esque. My gosh, you can see I haven't been doing this in a while because I literally can hardly explain anything, but I'm not sure about these. Actually, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Are these like nasty AF, because part of me thinks that they are, or they're like kind of cool, I should try and style them up. These ones actually look particularly bad with this outfit. Yeah, I'm not feeling that very much at all. I feel like the little gecko that I described myself as. They are very, very comfortable though. I just don't know how I would style these. Someone in the comments, I'm zooming in for this part. There you have it. Someone in the comments, tell me how these beasts get styled. I thought these trousers were going to be the type of thing I would wear it with, but I don't think so. I just think I might have too flat feet and like larger calves to wear shoes like this. But potentially they could go with like black jeans, like maybe a little slicker trousers. But I mean, I just don't think I'm going to keep these beasts because I just can't see myself wearing them. As much as I want to be insta cool, I just don't think they're me. I just think I'll stick to my Air Force, hey? Air Force and flops for me. I actually think, looking at this whole ensemble now, that the black shoes that I had on originally were probably more wearable than anything I've had on now. And actually part of me has come to despise these. I just don't think that they suit me, but I think someone with like super long, slim legs could wear the kind of outfit that I described before. Okay, hot damn, that was everything that I got from MrPrice.com, my very, very first South African clothing try-on video. Let me know what you guys thought of it, and if you want me to test out any other brands from South Africa. I'm sure that this video was quite nice for a lot of my South African followers, because obviously I test a lot of brands that you guys don't really have access to, but I'm home for a little bit so I can test a couple more of them, and I hope you guys thought that was fun. I'm glad to be back filming. If you did enjoy that video and you want to see more stuff like that, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to join the channel. It really, really helps me when you guys subscribe. It means that I can do this kind of thing more often, and I would love to be doing this all of the time. Thanks for watching. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video.